Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays Factorio for absolute beginners. Let's see, so we've just more or less made the groundwork for a new iron mine. So we've got southeast, southwest and west. What do I call this one? Far west? Guess that's west. That's southwest. Iron mine. Far southwest, I guess. Okay, so we need to replenish stuff and we need to get some smelters, especially, and some mines. If I try and do the 6 and 6 principle again, let's get this thing up and running. More accumulators as well, didn't we? So I also want to check on the coal mine and the iron mine south, because the train seems to get stuck there a fair bit. I mean, it may be that opening the 4th off-site iron mine may fix that itself, but it might also be that they've lost some mines or something, like they've run out of iron ore. Speaking of which, no, we are not productivity up here. Yeah, that's not really a 6 and 6 principle, is it? I don't think I really introduced that other copper mines though. Okay. So I need the copper train, this one, to come and get me. So yeah, hopefully by the time we've done all of that, we'll have researched distractors and can start building them. And we can finally be in a position to clear some of these larger bases without getting killed. We definitely need to keep on with the military research though. Alright, just take me straight back. I might send you off to Copper Mine South once we get there. Seeing you seem to be kind of stuck. Let's see. Yeah, you get going. So you're not always in copper mine west, is it? Or copper mine southwest, whichever it is. Right. What do we need? Right, let's see if there's anything I can drop off first. Got a lot of wood again. Not so bad for PowerPoints, at least. A bit of iron. We're completely out of fast inserters. So we're definitely going to need some inserters to start with. Totally out of turrets. Other than that, it doesn't actually look too bad. I can stock up on ammunition. But yeah, that's surprising. Okay, so if we build 6 mines, if we run out of something, iron, we're out of iron. Right, is that iron train stuck down here again? It is not. So where is it? It's unloading. Okay, well that's fine. Let me see if I can grab some of these. I only actually need 6. Okay, I'll take the 11. And we could do with more productivity modules. I think that might actually be it. So let's see which iron mine this one's going to next, because it might be that I want to hitch a lift. Not yet. Iron mine southeast first, okay. In that case, let's check on the coal mine and see if we can grab some accumulators. Oil. Is this coal? Nope, that is the uranium mine. Okay, that's fine. Where's the coal mine? I mean, honestly, we could possibly check on the uranium mine as well, but I'm less concerned about that, whereas the coal's been a bit of a worry. Can always offload when we ride it back. Right now I just want to make sure all the mines are doing their thing. And actually they are. Okay. Fair enough. None of them have productivity modules, so I might put them in at risk of making them slower. Okay, well in that case... I'm going to go off the assumption that the coal issues were just down to lack of solar power, and hopefully these accumulators we put down will help with that. Thinking whether there's anything else I need for the new iron mine. I don't think there is. How are we doing here? No, we're fine. Yeah, he's filling up pretty fast. Quarry's emptying at a decent speed, so I don't really see any need to interrupt it. Might actually just wait. I think if there's any mine where this will fill up quickly, it'll be this one. I'm sure we could use all the iron, so we'll put the accumulators in this base here. Check iron mines southeast. And I guess if the distractors... well... then we'll get iron mine far southwest operational. Put some accumulators in there. And then if the distractors still aren't ready, we might check on the uranium mine. And that is a plan. Yeah, I think this one's filling up as fast as it can, so... no need to interrupt. Not entirely clear on why we seemed to be low on iron, but I guess at least that justifies this 4th iron mine. Okay. Let's just get on board. But again, I'd rather actually let it do its thing. It should be going pretty quickly anyway. It's not like it's getting, you know, full up, like unable to unload like the copper tends to. See if the stone train managed to unload in full as well. So it seems to be just the copper that's stopping things. But hopefully the more iron we get on there, the more the copper will also get used. Alright, so we do have one that's stopping a bit. Oh, I mean, it's only stopping there though. This is still unloading at full speed. So we're not actually blocked. That is the point of these steel boxes, after all. To hold the excess while this is clearing. Maybe we should even look at seeing if we can extend the fast transport belts a bit further. Still no problem just yet. And hopefully what's left in this steel box will keep things going while the train's on its journeys anyway. It does feel like filling a never-ending hole with bottomless pit with the iron, but then I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? You get one bottleneck, you fix it, sooner or later things are going to be used up as soon as you can produce them. I can't imagine we'll actually need many more iron mines after this one though, especially because we can probably extend this one to incorporate the nearby one. But we'll see. Kind of breaking the usual rule about not sitting around and waiting, but it just happens that it's going to be going where I actually want it to go next. Seeing as lack of iron tends to be the main thing holding us up, I'm not keen to interfere with it if I can avoid it. Okay, what do we have here? Right, so we have lost one. It's not quite as bad as I was expecting, but at least it is something we can help with. Just productivity module you up. Oh, these haven't all been done either. Great. This has just been that concentrate on the smelters. It's hard to believe that usually I'd take everything up to productivity 3, isn't it? It does seem like a bit of an excessive approach. Right, so it looks like you're loading up. Still, I want to get going, and it is this one usually where it gets stuck. So it'll just stop it getting stuck next time if I don't fully deplete it. Hopefully. And that in mind, I can hop on the copper train. Here you can see these are moving slowly. So it's not good really, we're clearly running out of power again. It's because the accumulators are empty. That could be because they're not being fully filled up. But I think at the moment we just need more accumulators. So, let's do that. That's not right. Can't help really looking forward to getting nuclear power working. Should probably make sure we've got the Covarex process actually researched as well. Much as I want to focus on weaponry at the moment. Okay. There we go. Let's put down some more solar panels as well. And then we'll see where we're up to after a couple of nights. There. Right, let's get Iron Mine Far Southwest operating. Make a door here. Door here. Okay, so we want to get 6 smelters down. So I'm kind of thinking I can actually just put them here now. Let's see. Yeah, that works. That works fine. If we, I don't know, come in from the top here. Then come up here from the bottom. Then we'll do your basic fast inserters. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Trying to get them into a consistent place. Even though it's not really necessary, it's just a kind of scalability thing. Force of habit, really. Okay, what do we have? Right, so to start with, it looks like they're sort of coming to here. Oh, let me get these guys productivity up. Okay. That one's going to run out really quickly. Okay, and then fact, a number of these are going to run out really quickly, but that's fine. Just want to get it all working normally. We'll gradually even everything out. Okay, there goes the power. Well, that was brief. I guess we haven't immediately solved the power problems. There we go. Morning has broken. Right, let me find the iron train. You're there. Okay, so after iron drop off southwest, you're now going to come to iron mine far southwest, get a full cargo inventory, and then you will once again go to iron drop off southwest and get an empty cargo inventory. So let me just set you off now. I don't know whether your slowness is down to the lack of power or the lack of iron, but that is quite a new one. So it could be that it's low on iron. And I want to A, test this, and B, have a ride home. And I think we can hopefully declare this one operational then. In fact, given it's not full, I can actually bring it straight over, I think. It's not going to pick up much extra iron ore over here. Sorry, iron plates over here. So may as well drop all its existing iron plates off after we catch a ride. Okay, so that works. We've just got these massive looming bases to worry about, which is why we need all this military technology. Oh, okay, I'm a bit stuck. We'll load it up now. Excellent. Take me home. But yeah, hopefully that might even have time to mine a fair bit of iron before this train next comes round. We'll probably still have to keep an eye out for it getting stuck. But it does have to stop off at 3 more iron mines now before it gets back there. Of course, a lot of the places I put the iron mines, the new ones, were pretty low on iron ore, so we're likely to have to move them soon anyway. So it might well be worth hitching a lift back. Not for now. Yeah, let's send you off to Copper Mine South. For now, I think we're good. Still researching distractors. So I might just go check on the uranium mine for which we're going to want the train back, and it's already back. Okay. It's a bit worrying. I guess we're going through iron faster than I expected over in uranium land. Well, never mind. At least it's convenient for now. And again, it does justify the 4th iron mine. Is it just because we haven't filled all the boxes up yet? Oh yeah, it is. Fair enough. Yeah, so that can't be helped. We've got a whole bunch of steel boxes to fill up. How are we actually doing here, though? Are you both out? No, you're just missing the required fluid. Yeah, you're definitely missing the... Right, okay, so that was a serious mistake on my part. What on earth I was thinking when I did this. That's going to slow us down severely. I'm glad I came to check at least. So I guess I can reasonably assume that we've made very little progress. Yeah, we've still only got 7 uranium-235. Right, that's frustrating, but that is entirely my own fault. So... no one to blame but myself. For some reason I managed to leave us with only 1 uranium mine operating. Okay, well I suppose I'll have given the iron time to accumulate a bit. How are we for ammunition? Well, we've got some, but it doesn't feel like we're drowning in it, and I know this place has had some attacks. So we'll just load it up again. Yeah, the iron train's already gone back. Oh no, it hasn't. It's down here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ride you back now anyway. Let's summon the coal train. I'm not happy about the way we're running out of stuff here. Let's get you out of the way. Let's send you off as well. It's not like you're doing anything while we're out of power. So you may as well go and do the journey part of your trip, for which you have your own onboard coal power. Right, so what we're looking at, I think there's accumulators here, so let me just grab some more for the next time we're passing that base. Let me check the iron mines up here. Are we nearby? Yep, we're all good. We just seem to be really struggling for power. So I should probably let it go through the day today with the coal. And we'll see how it looks after tonight. I'm not carrying... oh, I am carrying some coal. Okay then, let me drop that off. So at least we can restore a bit of extra power. Let's try and keep things moving. Start burning wood in theory. You see, these are running out of coal as well. To seriously consider making a another mine over at the coal mine. Anyway, for now, let's not worry too much. I want to take back these furnaces. So I'm not just carrying them around. And where are we up to over here? Okay, well, we're operating at least. I am very low on fast inserters as per usual. So let's get back up to 12. And I think I was going to put a radar down. I never did. Never mind. Probably doesn't really need to be attracting more attacks. At least this is nearly full. So that should help with our research again. It's going though. It's operational. I have to go and do repairs at this rate. In fact, maybe I should do that. That's probably the most useful thing I can do right now, just while it finishes researching distractors for me. Let's see if I can get onto an iron train heading to Iron Mine West. Well, it needs to go to Iron Mine Southeast first, so I might just leave it for that for the time being. Let's check the mines over here. Nope, we're still good over here, but we don't have productivity modules, which we really should have. So we'll get that sorted, and then hopefully by the time we get back to our existing combat droids, the distractors will be ready to go, and I can work out how to build them. Okay, so this should be good. We've hopefully got a bit of space. So distractors, we just need the standard defenders plus more advanced circuits. Because of course we have far too many advanced circuits and we could do with using some up. Sadly not true. Right. Is there anything else we can be doing that will be useful? Weapon shooting speed might be useful. Not really using any energy weapons. We do want to look at nuclear power at some point, and processing units. Okay, well, let's do some rocketry, because it is something we want to study, and it doesn't use the cyan vials, so we can stock up on our cyan vials a bit. Right, so it looks like all we actually need for our defenders, sorry, our distractors, is a straight connection to here. And another feed of advanced circuits. Is this advanced circuits? It is not. It is weaponry. Okay. So if I make a steel box, and I just need to get some advanced circuits down here. Should honestly not be too hard, because I'm pretty sure this is advanced circuits. It is. So I could Problem is, do I really want to steal them from here? I know it is the closest place. I'm just worried it's going to throw things out of balance if I do. Right, so this is where it actually splits up between these two. So I could take it from here instead. And that technically affects both of them, so it hinders research even more. But to be fair, the defenders are likely to be extremely useful anyway. Okay, I'm going to drop off my advanced circuits to give them a start. I'm also going to drop off my spare defender capsules. I didn't think it'd take rocketry long to finish, honestly. Right, let us do weapon shooting speed. Because that's actually one of the quicker ones we can do now, amazingly, and it will make our standard defenders more effective. But we also are going to want to work on energy weapons for the distractors now. Okay, so we've made our first distractor. Put them there so we can easily access them. And hopefully that will actually allow us to take the fight to the enemy. Right, did I use some stuff up for there? I used a few of these. Used one of these. I don't think it's leaving us horribly low on things though. We've still got plenty of gear wheels. Possibly wouldn't hurt to get a few more iron plates. But other than that we're fine. Okay, where are we up to with these iron trains? No, there isn't one currently. Are you stuck? I think you are, but you're nice and full. And I think next time you're going to Iron Mine West, which is perfect because I want to go there and do some repairs. And maybe give them more ammunition. Not going to attack the bases yet because we only have one distractor. And well, that might be enough to make a difference. I think on the whole I'd rather have a bit more than one. But they'll hopefully be building while we're doing this. But yeah, we're getting there. I think with the distractors being made and of course even the weapon shooting speed, we will be in a much better position. Actually I can make a rocket launcher as well. Like a handheld personal rocket launcher. I'm going to need to set something off making rockets so I can actually use it. I don't know how much I'll actually use them, but you've got room for a third weapon. And it's either, I'd either probably go for a rocket launcher or a flamethrower. Usually do the rocket launcher, I think it's longer range, even though the flamethrowers are very impressive. I should really have some for defence around the oil fields, because I could probably just put crude oil directly into them. Be a bit trickier to set up in other places. But flamethrower turrets would be worth doing anywhere we're actually getting oil. Anyway, yeah, so that's another thing to set up, is rockets. I could make them by hand, but we may as well take advantage of the assembly machine's efficiency, or whatever it is we can put in there as modules. At least it looks like the irons are getting a little crammed up now. That's good. Maybe I should try and summon back the uranium train so it can fill itself up. Might reduce some of the blockages a bit, and also mean that we're not running out later. But this is good. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come, and we'll finally have enough iron. Might get the copper moving a bit as well, so we're not constantly crammed up with copper. Doesn't matter if we're crammed up with iron, because they've got their own train station. Well, the copper being constantly jammed is a bit of a pain for the quarry. Oh no. That's a point. How is this actually looking? Terrible. So it looks like we actually need solar panels rather than accumulators now, because our accumulators are just not managing to fill up. Never mind. Right, well, in that case, take me to Iron Mine West, because you were nearly empty. And you can do the journey while we've got no power. Yeah, it looks like our new bottleneck is solar panels, because we're just not getting the power quickly enough. Right, let me do some repairs. Just quickly check that the mines haven't run out, which they have not. Okay, need to find the... oh! Got some attacks from the west as well. To find the ammunition box. Let's give them lots of ammunition, because they seem to be the most under attack at the moment. Hopefully this will be the last time I come here without sorting them out properly though. And yeah, brilliant. Looks like you're just about full, so if you can take me home. Maybe I should grab some solar panels while we're down there. Actually, I might set it making some rockets. I was thinking of checking on the far southwest iron mine to see if we need to move any mines, but it's probably a bit premature, honestly. So it'd probably be better just to keep an eye on it, because the train will probably get stuck there. But we'll check another time for that. But yeah, so rockets. I want rockets. I need explosives and iron plates. I was definitely making explosives somewhere. Actually, while we're here, let's just stock up on ammunition again. I'm sure there will be somewhere that needs it. Okay, so those are the mines, so the explosives are feeding the mines. Yep, so these are our explosives. So, let's see, I need another assembly machine too. In fact, I should build two, because I'm going to use one up. So I'll just put you here. You're going to make me rockets. A few efficiency modules. So I'm going to need a couple of splitters, one for explosives, one for iron plates. For now, dump them all in a steel box. Okay. Perfect time to try and work out why we don't have any explosives coming in, and that's because we don't have any coal coming in. Once again, our problem is coal. Still, if I get these solar panels put down somewhere, hopefully we can sort that out. However, in the meantime, let me just grab these 18 explosives and dump them over here so I can test the concept. Brilliant, that's making rockets. Alright. You do still need to come down. I wonder why that is. Ah, you could probably do with some bulk inserters, couldn't you? Because ideally I want you to be filled up as quickly as possible. So yeah, we should be able to empty all of this. Okay, great. And once again we have no power. Yeah, definitely need to do those solar panels. Thinking another problem is when this runs out of power, it isn't storing any. But then I question how much of a problem that really is. Because we don't run out of power for long. And it does at least store a few here. Just want to be absolutely sure this is working. Which unfortunately does mean I need it to produce a few explosives so that one of them actually goes where I need it to go, instead of in the box. Or to the mines. Clearly this takes a while. I've already run out of power, didn't we? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think pretty certain this is fine. Oh yeah, it was just a loss of power. Okay. That's pretty good. There. Right. Perfect. All working then. So, we're making rockets, we're making distractors. So soon-ish at least, we should have a pretty decent amount of military hardware. So we could hopefully actually do something about those bases finally. Actually, I could have put solar panels there. Never mind, I'll carry on with what I was going to do. I've just sort of set the iron train to drop off its iron, but then come back to the far southwest mine. And this train should be able to drop me in the place I want to put the solar panels, and then I can just wander down there, check it out, and catch the train back, is what I'm thinking. Yep, I got some more accumulators because I could finish this line off as well, just while I'm at it. And I think we'll call it a day. That's probably fine. Yeah, might not actually be able to finish the line off. Only got 24, but still. Won't do us any good just yet, but if I can get some more solar panels down, it'll give us more capacity. At the moment, we're just not filling it up. So this will be no help whatsoever. Let's just check whether any of these mines have run out. They have not, so I was right not to want to check before. I should have stuck to that. Never mind. Could in theory put some solar panels down here. Oh, here we go. But it won't hold very many. Can I reach that from here? Oh, I can. Who would have known? It's kind of in the way is all. enough, really. Let's just head back. That's assuming I don't pass somewhere that's crying out for solar panels. Which I might. Oh, interesting. I had not realised that this actually went through the copper mine. That's a potential problem. Oh, it does look like it's about to leave anyway. Well, yeah, we could have the iron train being stopped by the copper trains. Problem. Potential serious problem. Right, so what's gone wrong here? So it looks like you ought to be able to go. At least to me, but it's also now looking like you're stuck, which is not good news. Okay, so you're stuck here, and the reason you're stuck here is that it thinks... Oh, I see. Right, so I need to make a traffic light. In fact, it looks like I've been pretty neglectful on traffic lights here in general, which is bad. So that should free it up. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's grab a few more. I'll put one here. Oh, that's better. So I think that will at least free it up. But yeah, I was missing a whole bunch of traffic lights here. Not sure what I was thinking here, really. Put another one there. I think that might sort them out. Are they moving? Doesn't seem to be, which is weird. So why do you think that this section of line is occupied? Because I'm not seeing anything on this section of line. Okay. Right, so I think the problem here is that I need an actual light there. So I might make another one there, and then I'm going to see if I can catch a lift as it zooms past. There we go. Thankfully you can do that. Alright. Oh well, that was unexpected. Hopefully that's fixed now. We're not going to have a repeat. So yeah, brilliant. Right, let's stop there. I'm just gonna ditch this wood. So That's not too bad. Still having problems with coal. Still seriously thinking we might need another coal mine. Although I want to put down solar power first because we've clearly not got enough of that. We've started making distractors. We've researched rocketry and we've started making rockets. So I'm hoping next episode we can actually head over and attack these bases using distractors and maybe rockets. I'm not sure if I'll need them, honestly. But we can take some anyway. We've got Iron Mine Far Southwest operational now. Fixed traffic light issue. So yeah, that's some pretty good progress, and we should find we've got a lot more iron coming in now. So that will hopefully make a big difference. But yeah, big thing for next time, I'm hoping we'll get our solar power fixed. And then we'll hopefully have enough distractors that we can have another go at clearing some enemy bases. What I will just do, while I think about it, is stock up on power poles, because we are low on power poles. Got some ammunition, haven't we? But I always seem to fail to notice when we're low on power poles. So, and while I'm thinking about it, let's make a couple of steel boxes, a couple of splitters. If we're too low on anything else. Oh, I handed over my advanced circuits, so I do need to grab a new supply of those. And I grab some electronic circuits too. Was there something else? I was thinking transport belts. We are lower on transport belts than we usually become. So that's that. Yeah, brilliant. But I will leave it there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.